Algae, thallophytes, we call them as thallophytes. Why thallophytes? Because they have a thallus like structure, alva. Whereas bryophyta, again thallophytes without vascular tissue, xylem and phloem are absent, so all these are called non-vascular plants. Okay, but when it comes to pteridophytes, what is the important change from bryophyte to pteridophyte? What is an important feature in pteridophyte which is not found in bryophytes?
Vascular and
Development of vascular tissue in pteridophytes. In section things, when you take a section of stem, what do you find there? Importantly, vascular tissue. Which are the vascular tissues? Can anybody tell me name of the tissues? Vascular tissues under, you know.
xylem and phloem.
Very good. Xylem and phloem. So xylem and phloem developed only from pteridophytes onwards. Pteridophytes nantara xylem phloem develop aaytu. So all these next to gymnosperm alli kuda ikkalla xylem and phloem were found in gymnosperms also, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And further in angiosperms also. So these three groups, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms, they are common in having vascular tissue. All the three groups of plants have vascular tissue. Therefore, these plants are called as vascular plants. Pteridophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. Whereas bryophytes and algae, they are called as non-vascular plants without vascular tissue. Okay. Next to, but pteridophytes only. Did you find anything like a seed? Seed seed formation flower seeds like that. Did you study formation of seed in pteridophytes?
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do they reproduce? Hey, reproduction agathe pteridophytes alli. Spores or seeds are?
Spores.
Yes, therefore they are called as spore forming plants. Okay, but gymnosperm ge bandaga, next gymnosperm alli spores itta athwa did you study something like a seed? Seed, but what type of seed? Why it's called gymnosperm? Gymnos andre enu?
Naked seeds.
Gymnosperms. The development of seed started with the gymnosperm. Ali tanaka yavadu seed formation illa. So these are the first seed forming plants. Yavadu gymnosperms. But here seeds are naked, means they are not covered by any external covering. Therefore, they are called as naked seed forming plants. Gymnos andre naked anta artha. Okay. But angiosperm bandaga, they are again reproduced by formation of seeds. But what is the specialty of seeds here? Why it's called angiosperm? Anybody? Angios andre covering antartha. So here seeds are covered, not naked like gymnosperms. So angiosperms are a specialized group of plants producing seeds which are enclosed within a covering. So therefore they are called as angiosperms. Okay, and angiosperm innondu speciality anta helidre, I think flower is a very familiar structure to you alva. You have seen flowers, correct?
Yes, sir.
Flowers are produced only by angiosperm plants. Angiosperms matra flower produce madutte, and further these flowers lead to the formation of seeds. Okay, so angiosperms are also called flowering plants or flower producing plants. Okay, so speciality of angiosperm yavadu anta helidre, they are vascular plants, they are seed producing plants, and they are flower producing plants. Okay, so this is how angiosperms are evolved from gymnosperms, pteridophytes, bryophytes, and algae. Okay, ಇಷ್ಟ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? And till date ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ angiosperms are considered as the most advanced group of plants, and currently eaga majority of the plants what we see on earth, they belong to angiosperms. This is called the age of angiosperms. Presently we are living in an age of angiosperms, whereas gymnosperms, pteridophytes ella, they are not as dominant or as prominent as angiosperms ಈಗ. What I mean to say is majority of the plants what we see around ಈಗ ನಾವು ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ನೋಡುವಂತ plants ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ they belong to which group? Angiosperms. Okay, so ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ how angiosperms evolved and what is the specialty of angiosperms? So they are covered seed producing plants, they are also vascular plants, they are also flowering plants. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, shall we move to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So to sum up what I have explained to you so far, flowering plants which produce closed seeds, angiosperms andre flowering plants which produce closed seeds. The meaning of the term nodi, angion andre vessel anta artha, sperma andre seed anta artha. Okay, so angiosperms meaning plants which produce covered seeds or closed seeds. Illi seeds the covering yavadu, seeds elli irutte angiosperms alli. What is the covering of the seed? Usually the mango, for example, mango seed elli irutte inside the
Fruit.
fruit actually. So fruit is the covering to the seed, it is a protective covering to the seed, aita. So angiosperms alli direct agi nimage ello seed kaanlikke sigodilla, seeds are always placed inside a protective covering which are called as fruit. Hagagi we call them as covered seeded plants. Okay, so this is most advanced among all the plants, we have seen this already. They exhibit wide diversities in their form and structure. Now you try to imagine a angiosperm, maybe a small plant what you see in the ground, maybe a small herb. Okay, a very large tree, maybe a mango tree or a jackfruit tree, ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So size variation ನೋಡಿ, from a small herb to a very huge tree, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಸೈಜ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರಲ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇರಬಹುದು. So exhibit diversity of forms and structure. Okay, and as I said, they are the most dominant plants at present on the earth. ಈಗ majority of the plants belong to this group, angiosperms. So ಇಷ್ಟ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ basics of angiosperms? What are angiosperms? What is their characteristic features ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ ಈಗ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now this is the typical structure of an angiosperm plant. Of course these are basics, but for clarity's sake I am repeating all this. Prominent agi if you take a angiosperm plant, you can divide the entire plant into two parts. There is a root system and there is a
Stem. Shoot system.
shoot system. Exactly. See, the part which is below the ground is called root system and the part above the ground is called shoot system.
Root system.
Okay, see this is the root shoot bandaga matte again it is divided into stem, leaf,
Leaves.
amele nodes and internodes, flowers, fruits, buds. Buds alli you have terminal axillary bud nodi, this is called axillary. Axil andre between leaf and stem. Iga tudiyalli idre this is called apical bud athava terminal bud. I think you know about all this, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a part of a typical angiosperm. Adana matte nanu explain madlikke hogodilla detail agi. I think you know about all this. Okay, I am just trying to refresh your memory aste. Okay,
Okay, sir.
shall I move to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Amele basically the angiosperms can be divided into two categories or two groups. So monocotyledons and
Dicotyledons.
dicotyledons. Now this classification is based on what? Anybody?
Number of cotyledons.
Number of cotyledons.
Number of
Number of
cotyledons.
cotyledons. Where do you find the cotyledons? Cotyledons elli irutte?
Embryo.
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 What is embryo irodilli? Where do you see the embryo?
Inside.
Seed.
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 Exactly. Very good. So embryo is part of the seed. and that is the miniature future plant alvado. Embryo germinates into the new plant, and you see when you germinate the seed, what is germinating into a new plant? The embryo germinates into a new plant, so we call it as a miniature future plant adu, correct? And this embryo has got a very important part which are called cotyledons. Then embryonic leaves anta karitivi now, so they provide nutrition to the embryo, okay? And the number of cotyledons may be 1 or it may be 2. ಕೆಲವು ಸೀಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು cotyledon ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆಲವು ಸೀಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 cotyledons ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So accordingly angiosperms are classified into monocotyledons and dicotyledons. So monocotyledons andre they have a single cotyledon, dicotyledons have
Two cotyledons.
Two cotyledons.
Two cotyledons. Okay. Can you see this picture on the screen? ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ this is the monocot with single a seed with a single cotyledon. This is dicot, seed with the 2 cotyledons. Can you give some examples to monocots and dicots? ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಕಾಮನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದು monocots ಗೆ?
Maize.
Maize, rice, all cereals ಎಲ್ಲ monocots ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏಕದಳ ಸಸ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೈಕಾಟ್ಸ್, ಯಾವ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್?
ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋ,
ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೈಕಾಟ್ಸ್. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ದು ಹೆಸರು ಕಾಳು ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಬಟಾಣಿ, ಬೀನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಯಾವುದು? Dicotyledon. Yes, exactly. So major difference is number of cotyledons, correct? But between dicot and monocot there are other differences. Okay, see, I have also listed the other differences. ಏನು ಬೇರೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನು? See, have you heard of parallel venation and reticulate venation?
yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Monocot ಅಲ್ಲಿ parallel venation ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಡೈಕಾಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಟಿಕ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ತರ ವೇನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹರ್ಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೈಬ್ರಸ್ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಕೇಳಿದೀರಾ? ಮೊನೋಕಾಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈಬ್ರಸ್ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ವೆರಸ್ ಡೈಕಾಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ ರೂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್, we call monocot flowers as a trimerous. This I am going to explain when I take a flower and its modification. Trimerous andre flower parts nodi. What are the different parts of the flower? Flower alli enella parts irutte? So you have 4 important parts: calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. I think you remember all this. Yeah, sepals, petals antella kelidira neevu?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sepals, petals antella kelidira?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The number of petals, number of sepals ಎಲ್ಲ in multiples of 3. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು 3 sepals 3 petals ಇರುತ್ತೆ, 3 stamens ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ 3 ಅಥವಾ 6 ಅಥವಾ 9 ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ದಾಗ we call it as a trimerous. 3 or multiples of 3. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ trimerous flowers ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೇವೆ. ಸೊ monocots ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ sepals petals ಎಲ್ಲ 3, 6, 9 ಈ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, whereas coming to dicot, ಈ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟೆಟ್ರಾಮೀರಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಪೆಂಟಾಮೀರಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ನಾವು. ಟೆಟ್ರಾಮೀರಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಿರ್ಬೋದು? ಈಗ ಟ್ರೈಮೀರಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3 or multiples of 3. ಟೆಟ್ರಾಮೀರಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
4
ಪೆಂಟಾಮೀರಸ್ 5, 4 sepals 4 petals ಆ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಪೆಂಟಾಮೀರಸ್ 5 petals 5 sepals ಆ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ monocots are trimerous, flowers in case of dicots are tetramerous or pentamerous. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So these are the major differences between dicots and monocots. Artha aita? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So this is some general introduction into angiosperms. What are angiosperms? What is the structure of a typical angiosperms? How angiosperms have evolved? And the types of angio, basic types, that is monocots and dicots. Okay.